Have you ever imagined that right in the middle of bustling streets, in peaceful residential areas, there exist monsters in human form? They walk among us, laugh, and talk like ordinary people, but deep inside their minds lurk cold-blooded, ruthless plans for murder. Serial killers are not just the stuff of fiction. They have existed, and their brutality surpasses any nightmare you can imagine. Today, we will delve into the darkness of crime, uncovering 5 of the most notorious serial killers in history, human demons who have spread terror wherever they went. And remember, what you are about to hear is not fiction. It really happened. Welcome to London, 1888. A thick fog blankets the dark alleys of Whitechapel. Heavy footsteps echo through the silent night. And then, a blood-curdling scream tears through the darkness. When the police arrive, what they find is no longer a whole human being. A phantom killer, known as Jack the Ripper, has vanished into the night. He left behind mutilated bodies and letters sent to the police with a taunting tone. To this day, Jack's identity remains a mystery. Who was he? A doctor? A butcher? Or just a madman with a twisted pleasure? No one knows, but he has become an everlasting nightmare. Imagine you are walking down the street when a charming, friendly man approaches and asks for your help. He has a captivating smile, sincere eyes, and nothing about him seems dangerous. But just a few minutes later, you wake up in unbearable pain, bound tightly, with no way to escape. That man is Ted Bundy, a monster hiding beneath a perfect facade. He lured dozens of young women with his intelligence and gentlemanly demeanor, only to mercilessly take their lives. Before his execution in 1989, Bundy casually said, "Tell my family I love them," a murderer who showed no remorse, treating human lives as mere entertainment. Have you ever heard of a monster living in the heart of a city, killing people, and keeping their bodies as trophies? Jeffrey Dahmer was that monster. He didn't just murder 17 victims. He committed horrifying acts such as dismembering bodies, preserving bones, and even consuming human flesh. When the police raided his apartment, they found a refrigerator filled with human body parts. The most terrifying thing? Dahmer remained completely calm upon his arrest. He admitted to all his crimes as if he were merely describing an ordinary dinner. No one could truly understand what was going on in his mind, only that he was a living nightmare. The cold forests of the Soviet Union, where people often discovered the bodies of children brutally murdered, and the man behind these monstrous crimes was Andrei Chikatilo, a killer with empty eyes and a chilling smile. From 1978 to 1990, he murdered at least 52 victims, mostly children and women. Chikatilo took pleasure in watching his victims' fear, calling it the ultimate thrill. When captured, he confessed to all his crimes with an eerie calmness. Before being executed with a single bullet to the head, he simply said, "At last, the nightmare is over." But in reality, the nightmare for the victims' families never truly ended. Have you ever walked into a strange hotel and felt that something was off? Endless hallways, doors leading to dead ends, and the eerie sensation that someone is watching you? That's exactly how dozens of victims of H.H. Holmes felt before they vanished forever. This serial killer turned a hotel in Chicago into a deadly maze, complete with secret rooms, lethal traps, and passageways leading straight to a basement filled with corpses. He confessed to killing more than 27 people, but the real number could be much higher. Holmes was hanged in 1896, but before his death, he uttered a chilling sentence. "I was born with the devil in me." Perhaps some people were never meant to belong to this world. These serial killers have left a terrifying mark on history. But why do humans become such cold-blooded monsters? This question continues to baffle psychologists and criminologists. Is it the environment that shapes them, or is there an inherent evil within them from birth? What do you think about this list? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Benteresting so you won't miss the next thrilling stories.